Hello y'all, welcome to part 3 of my Union of Britain William V playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod, Kaiserredux. In part 2 we invaded Ireland and added it to the Kingdom of Britain. And right now we are at war with the Sultanate of Egypt and the Cairo Axis. And ultimately, using our decisions, we plan on fighting with the Republic of Haiti and the Dominican Republic. So let's go to our war now. First thing I need to do is get rid of this naval order here that's sort of not needed anymore. It was useful for when we were fighting Ireland, what am I saying? Gotta get rid of these orders in the western approaches. That's all set up. And what else do we need to do? Research slot available. We have one research slot. Let's do improved engines. Get improved engine for tanks. That's done now. No national focus set. Let's change that. Let's start doing military industry, Northern England. And this will give us 3 military factories in 35 days. Good. Free military factories. What can we do here? Start making more planes or tanks or something? Let's make some more... I don't know. Make more what? Make more fighters, I guess. And some more guns. Do that for now. And at this point, we need to set up a naval invasion order into Egypt once more. We had some troops that did successfully land in Egypt in part 2. However, the issue with that was I sort of made them advance toward Cairo too early, and they got surrounded because they had no support and they lost their supply lines. So let's set up some units for a new naval invasion and try to land at Cairo once more, or Alexandria. What am I saying? Alexandria. Send them to Alexandria, and also send some units towards, say, Port Said near the Suez Canal. We'll try to capture that. That is on the to-do list, though. I hope this pans out, though, because I'm tired of failed naval invasions. Moving there. And also, let's get the 5th Army here and have them set up at this port and ultimately try to invade. We'll take this port here in Tripolitania. Well, not Tripolitania, but the Emirate of Cyrenaica, who was a subject of the Ottoman Empire, but now they're fighting the Ottoman Empire alongside the Cairo Axis. So basically, this conflict is us kind of indirectly helping out the Ottoman Empire because they are at war with Egypt as well as Iran and numerous other countries, and they're getting some backing from the German Empire and the Austrian Empire. So we're more or less doing them a favor in sort of a way. We have some unassigned divisions. These are militia troops, I think. Yes, they are. Give them the Army too, just garrisons everything. And now on pause, and that naval invasion will take some time to get ready, though. And we have some unfulfilled import requests. We need imports from who? Who's not giving us imports? Oil, fuel, I mean. Everything looks fine, except for maybe the Ottomans who are at war. Okay, I get that. Let's get some tungsten, chromium then from the Cubans. That works for me. And let's launch this naval invasion as soon as we're ready to go. And then once our units start taking, well, once they land everywhere, we'll be fine. We're going to try and take Derna with 1 infantry division. That may not work out, we'll see. Doctrines available. This is for air. Let's get fighter baiting done. And the tactical, I think I did tactical integrity. Let me check here. Operational integrity. The operational integrity air doctrine. And we have the 1st Army of the Kingdom of Britain advancing into Sudan. We just bypassed the focus, mission Australasia, and the Egypt called in Sultanate of Najd here to help them out in their war. They are fighting against the Ottomans too, so we should be too concerned about them. Research slot available. Select a technology to research. What can we do here? Let's try to research computing machine, because computers are nice. Or, well, computing machines are nice. And where's the unit of the 5th Army still in transit? Well, the 5th Army is 1 division, basically. Let's start researching construction for this time. We have a 100% research speed reduction bonus, so we need to use it. And even though it will take a long time due to the ahead of time penalty, it'd be better than nothing. And the American Union stage just got annexed. That's in the USA. Well, former USA, they're fighting the Second American Civil War at this time. Cape to Cairo Rail has been established. Are our divisions ready? Come on, guys. Get in position, please. Australasian Guard coup has happened. And once we have enough, once these units are prepared enough, they will try to take their specific targets. Where's the 5th Army at? They are going for Derna now. I don't think it's going to be successful, though. Let's now research. I mean, in the focus tree, let's start doing the focus to British rail reform. This will give us a bunch of infrastructure, essentially. Yeah, and the 5th Army is just going to basically bounce off the Cyrenaica's defenses, more or less. And there's a, what is this here? A Liberian naval invasion for Benghazi. It doesn't really get anywhere, though. And it looks like some German Empire troops landed in Egypt. Okay. I mean, we're going to land in Alexandria, so it's fine. Who's claiming this anyway? Oh, they're going to help the Egyptians out, I guess. Well, not the Egyptians, but they're going to help out the Ottomans, I suppose. And there's a civil war. Oh, no. Deutsche Middle Africa is collapsing, isn't it? Well, this is bad. We have troops down there. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's looking too good for Deutsche Middle Africa at this time. Just keep advancing. Mau Mau declared war in Kenya, Uganda. Get this motorized division over to the 4th Army. That is bad if Middle Africa collapsed. We have so many units there. Can these guys land here, please? Hohenzollern declared war in the Nigerian Free State. Move in, please. 5 divisions. I don't know why I only had 1 division here last time. It's whatever, though. Let's move in, though, before the Union of Britain and march on Cairo. Get the entirety of the 3rd Army here. We want nothing to do with helping the Ottomans. Nothing to do with helping the Ottomans actually get territory out of this conflict. We just want to take everything for Britain and for William V, who you may also know as Wilhelm II of the German Empire. This country's basically led by the Kaiser. And now let's get some more infantry divisions handed off to the 5th Army. Uganda declared war on Kenya. I think Deutsche Middle Africa has to be collapsing. It's crumbling apart. Whatever, let's at least try to keep advancing into Sudan somewhat. Take Cairo, please. Take everything you can. Take Cairo. Just take Cairo. What are you doing? Get out of Giza. I mean, yeah, Giza. Move out of Alexandria. Keep moving in. Legation cities join a co-prosperity spear. Alright, move toward this area here. And I see that our allies did accomplish a naval invasion. The Germans did, which is interesting. Keep advancing here, though. And I don't know what we're going to do with the 1st Army. There's a bunch of Egyptian soldiers stuck down here, though, in Sudan. That is bad for them. Muscat has capitulated. I think they were part of the Ottoman faction. Lancashire Home Guard have been trained and deployed. They're going to go be with the 2nd Army. Militia troops, that's all they were good for, militia. They just garrison ports that we capture. And let's add these units to the 5th Army. 5th Army, and now at this point, we'll basically start moving into Cyrenaica. We'll do that and have them fight on that more western front there in Egypt. We just got to take more of Egypt and force them to capitulate. Take all these places down here, take Luxor and Aswan, military factories, put them on artillery production. We have the steel for it. Keep advancing, though. Don't stop pushing for the Kingdom of Britain. The Hohenzollerns will have Egypt no matter what we need to do to get it. Keep pushing on Cairo, though. If we just deprive the Ottomans of Egypt, that would be good. We are helping them, or we're going to gain something out of doing this. We're not doing this for free. We're trying to restore the British Empire, kind of. Advance here and circle these Egyptian troops and cut off northern Egypt from southern Egypt, or attempt to anyway. Doctrines available. Land doctrine. Let's now do overwhelming firepower for higher soft attack. Our divisions are using a lot of artillery, though, as you can see here with their template. They have support artillery as well as an artillery battalion. And the Sultanate of Egypt is down, so the Egyptians, how to say, what do we get out of this, you may ask? Well, part of Egypt, I guess. I can live with Alexandria and parts of Cyrenaica, if possible. Please. Intern. What do we get out of this? Yemen? Dhofar? What do we even... Oh, whatever. We got 1 state out of all of this. Take Dhofar, then. And Oman. That's all we can do. Okay, in turn. This has been not very the most beneficial war for us, but we were involved. That's all I can say. And the German Empire took 1 state, so at least we're able to take 3 states. Deutsche Middle Africa took everything for no reason, even though we did all the fighting, so that's fun. And now Goringia declared war on Zanzibar. And I don't know what we're going to do here. what do we do? We'll keep Alexandria. I might make... I don't know what... I have no clue what the plan is here at this point. Whatever. Just move all of our divisions over to Cuba for now. And get set up to naval... We'll launch some naval invasions into the... into the Haiti... Well, into Haiti and into the Dominican Republic. Just get the units set up, though. 2 armies there. Move the remainder of our units back home. Or just keep them where they are. I don't know. I gotta think that through. No national focus set. Let's now do industrial veteran program. I'm gonna have 6 research slots. That's gonna be absurd. That's gonna be pretty absurd. Return Egyptian lands. Whose puppet is this? We fall for everything, mind you. Oh, it's a puppet of the German Empire. The tribes break free of the Germans. And the war for, how to say, collapse of Middle Africa. We get done with our war just as Middle Africa collapses. While IRA ambushes, we're having to deal with the IRA ever since we annexed Ireland. It's just a thing that happens. And what is the deal here? Abyssinia. That's a huge Abyssinian empire. Wow, that is very powerful Abyssinia. For sure. That's crazy. Well, there goes that German colony. They're gone. What do I do with Egypt? I don't know what to do with it. I'm going to keep it. I don't know what to do with this. Restore order in Africa. What do we get from this? Oh, we get war goals. Oh, we can actually get involved in Africa now. I mean, we could. Do we get war goals on you? No, we don't. War goals on you, you. Oh my goodness gracious. We could fight everyone, couldn't we? Okay, let's at least focus on Haiti. Focus on Haiti and who else? Haiti and Cuba. Not Haiti and Cuba, but Haiti and the Dominican Republic for now. We're just going to set up in Cuba, then launch some naval invasions into Hispaniola. I think I'm going to go ahead and return Alexandria to Egypt and get that done now. Return all land to them, yes. However, I don't know what I'm going to do with this right here. I suppose it's just going to exist for some reason. We'll have it under our control. This little piece of land in the Arabian Peninsula will be controlled by the Kingdom of Britain for some reason due to peace conference shenanigans. And when we have the opportunity, I think I'm going to try to invade the Abyssinian Empire. How that's going to work is I'm going to land some troops down here in where? Djibouti? And never mind. Deutsch Djibouti. Huh. Okay, they're not part of the Reichspakt anymore. What am I saying? I think the only option I really have then is advance through Egypt and try to invade the Abyssinian Empire that way. Very rough situation down in Africa now. And who do I have war goals on? Morocco is part of the Reichspakt. Who can we rely on here for a naval invasion? I don't know. There's a lot of choices here. A lot of places we could try to invade and bring the might of the Kingdom of Britain crashing down upon. And let me remove these naval regions here, get rid of all this, and set sail with our navy all the way over to put them all the way in Cuba, because they're going to help us out with the naval invasions that are to take place quite soon. What's this about here? Modified government. Export focus. Let's move that down to... Actually, no. Keep it as is. We'll be fine. Just move the Navy around. And also, let's get our Air Force to stop doing air missions. Turkestan declared war on the Russian Democratic Federative Republic. I think that's what they're doing. Can these guys be on standby, please? Hold. Good. They're not flying at all or anything. Everybody's going on standby. And over in... I believe the Russian Empire went to war with the Russian Republic. They were in a faction with the Orenburg Cossack host, but they got occupied essentially. And now Turkestan is fighting against the Russians at this point in time. And is Reichspakt... What is the Ottoman Empire doing, I wonder? Are they going to join the Reichspakt? I don't know. They're still at war with the Tripolitanian Republic as well as Iran, so they still have to deal with them. So that is going on. Let me move the entirety of the 4th Army down to Egypt that was stationed in Crete. It's just motorized and armored divisions at this point. Move the entire 5th Army over here as well. After we get done in the Caribbean. We will probably move on some countries in Africa and try to smash into them. Let's start researching. No 2 machine carbine Mark 1. Get that done. The United Mexican States declared war on the Central American Republic. That is happening. Let's research concentrated industry 4 because we have a research bonus. I can't believe we have 5. We're going to soon have 6 research slots. That's going to be so absurd in terms of, again, tech all the time. And our Navy is arriving over to Cuba. Good. One group is going to do, one task force is going to do naval supremacy. The other one's going to do, say, they're going to just support any naval invasions. And there's some riots in Ireland. Some people don't want the British back there, but we're not leaving anytime soon, I would think. Move this militia over to Army 2. And Albania is now fighting Serbia. Albania is part of the Austrian faction, and the Russian Republic annexed the Orenburg Cossack Coast and the Russian Empire. They're gone. The Socialist Revolutionaries unite Russia. Okay, then. So, Serbia annexed Illyria earlier on, and now they're fighting the Austrian Empire as well as Albania. They're also being helped by the Romanians and the Belgrade Pact, but it's only going to be so much help there. I wonder who's going to win, though, because the Austrians don't really have they don't have Bohemia at this point in time. They broke off. Let's go to our national focus tree. Let's start doing, what can we do? Expand industry, Wales in the Midlands, get some factories in those areas. And the British Army is starting to arrive. Let's set up some orders then. We'll invade Haiti first and then go for the Dominican Republic, I think. Let me check the force numbers here just to be sure. Intel Ledger, 5 to 11 divisions, Dominican Republic. 1 to 5. Dominican Republic might be easier. I think we'll just do that instead. Go for the Dominican Republic, then go for Haiti. I'm just attacking whoever has the smaller amount of divisions because the path of least resistance might lead us to victory here. Get these divisions set up. Have them land in... Actually, no. Get about 6 divisions and land them at, say, Santo Domingo as soon as possible. Also land some troops near them. 2 divisions to the east and the west, and it'll just back up the landing force if they're not able to capture the city right away. That's what the operation plan is. And are all of our troops ready or no? What's the deal? What's the problem? There's no units assigned to the orders. Of course, I messed up somewhere. Okay, so let's fix that. Fix all this now. 6 infantry divisions. Get that set up. Also get the 2 divisions here. And 2 divisions here. And those orders will be ready soon enough. Research slot available. Let's start researching, I guess. Start researching Bryn Mark 1 and ML 3-inch mortar. That's going to be started. Doctrines available. Naval doctrine. We're going to do, let's complete battle fleet concentrations. And we have some units in exile apparently. Oh, they're stuck in what was Deutschmill Africa. They're stuck in, what is this? They're stuck in Kenya at this point. I gotta get out of there. I mean, they're just stuck there. They can't do anything. They're stuck there. Leave the area, please. Just leave. Exit. And I can't believe Deutschmill Africa collapsed just as our war finished. We basically created one massive Ethiopia by winning our war with Egypt. That's what our little expedition resulted in, honestly. And now we got ladder shooting researched. Let's start researching something else, maybe like smoke generators. And the Ottomans are moving more into Tripolitania. Tripolitania riots in Ireland with also some political power there, but it's fine. We're doing okay with political power at the moment. Let's get ourselves an aircraft designer. Let's get Hawker for fighters. Better production. It'd be easier to make them anyway. Here's a new division. They're motorized. Get them to the front. Well, the untested 4th Army, which is entirely made up of armor and motorized. Let me fix the template too. Add more motorized overall to the motorized infantry. Also give them, 20 width would be fine. And give the armor division some more soldiers. More tanks anyway. There we are. Motorized. Peace conference happened there. Paraguay was annexed, so was Argentina. Get some motorized infantry. Good. And that's what we're going to do for them for now. And expand industry. Wales and Midlands is done. Let's now expand industry Ireland to get several new, well, about 3 new civilian factories. They're going to be set up now. Well, I mean, once that focus is done, they will be. The Kivu Clique declared war on Leopoldville. And we have one more unit getting ready for the invasion. As soon as they're ready, we're going to do this here. This decision that says regaining foothold in a new world, which will give us an annex war goal on the Dominican Republic and the Republic of Haiti. The Dominican Daily declared war on the Baratia Commune. That's happened. And what can we do here? Okay, nothing else. Nothing new. I thought we had something that would help us with India, but I guess not. The second Melbourne uprising has occurred. Great. And are our guys leaving the area? They're still stuck here, apparently. They can't leave. Can you not get to a port at all? Get to a port. Just get to a port. The formation of the Anti-Goring Pact. A lot of stuff going on in Africa. And now we need... What's this here? This is going to be used for the Second Army, who, like I've said before, does garrison duty. I should probably send some of them over to Israel, Uganda, and Kenya. Peaced out. Let's send this force over here, start garrisoning, put some garrisons in Ireland just to defend the ports and the victory points so we don't get hit from Ireland in the event of a war. Let's also get some new troops assigned to Army 3. Good. Is this naval invasion ready yet? Please, I want to get this war started with the Dominican Republic. Okay, it's not. We need a few more days. After that, we should be fine. IRA does stuff. We took some damage there. We'll live, though. Army 4 gets a new armored division, so that brings us to 2 armored divisions and 5 motorized units. I'm really hoping they'd be effective in Africa, or just anywhere in general. I haven't really used them in a war, though. So we'll see what happens. Let me go ahead and justify on the Abyssinian Empire. We just need a gateway to Africa, honestly. And I'm going to do that now. Let's justify Addis Ababa, their capital, and prepare for an advance. We're going to call on the Germans to help us with this. Although the Germans may get busy fighting the Commune of France shortly, we're still going to advance somewhat in Africa, gain some territory, maybe take over Ubangi Shari, and Kenya. Maybe. We'll see. Are our divisions ready? I guess they are for the naval invasion. What's this about justification against us? The Commune of France is apparently justifying against us. Are they? They are not. It's probably some... Okay, they're demanding Alsace-Lorraine, so they're probably going to end up fighting Germany shortly. We may not be able to advance into Africa then. Oh, well, let's go to war with the Dominicans then. Then we'll go after Haiti. Do that decision. And that's done. Let's declare war. Declare war. Let's begin. And go. Our Navy, our soldiers are setting out. And they're going to hit the Dominican capital and land besides it as well. Also set them up to use force attack when ready. Please, there we go. They don't have any troops to the, it looks like to the east of their capital, which is fine by us. No national focus set. Let's now start doing a new Lee infield. We'll get an event from that focus. That's just like the army branch of the focus tree. And we landed here. Let's move on the capital. We have to take the capital at all costs. It has to fall, because we simply need to capture it for our units who are trying to land there. We took the capital. This war is going to end. Keep those guys pinned down. Move on. Santiago de los Caballeros. Capture that. Then we'll head on to Haiti. Haiti's going to probably be hit by naval invasions as well as an advance from the east. Well, from the Dominican Republic once we puppet it. Get this done, though. Keep advancing. And we made our way forward. War's over. And now let's puppet. We'll annex everything here, take all states. And at this point, set up the Third Army in the Dominican Republic and prepare to advance into Haiti. While at the same time, the First Army will be doing naval invasions from Cuba into Haiti. So they just got to land at the capital. That's all they got to do. So just plan that out and hit them from behind with about 7 divisions. And that will take some time to set up, but we're going to go ahead and begin the offensive once we have enough troops in position. Get these guys all moved over here. You don't need to be in fallback lines anymore. Got to be more useful than that. Get set up, please. Haiti's going to react to our advances. Tangika has joined the Anti-Gurian Pact. Okay then. And get more troops set up here. Come on, get everybody here. More divisions are ready. Send them over to the 5th Army, who I think is going to do the bulk of the advancing into... For now, let's just merge, or no. Let's get the 5th Army here on the border with Abyssinia and have them advance south to Aswan soon enough in Egypt. Also get the 4th Army and set them up to advance also. I hope their tanks will be useful. We will see if they are or not shortly. And they'll also advance down towards Sudan and ultimately, hopefully, reach Ethiopia. Free military factories, put them on guns. That's all done now. And what can we do here? The fate of the Dominican Republic. We will liberate it. And at this point, the Dominican Republic has a... What is it? It's a... Well, it's part of the Reichspakt now, for one thing, but it's also a puppet of the Kingdom of Britain. Now let's move these units here, set up a new front line, get ready to advance. Let's declare war now. Declare the war, and call in the Dominican Republic, who is our puppet. They're going to be called into the British-Haitian War, and advance forward. Once you're ready, go. Just push in and overwhelm the forces of Haiti, ultimately, and that naval invasion that's going to move in on the enemy capital will be ready in a few more weeks. They need more time. Just keep sending in soldiers. Here's some more militia. They're set up. Germany proposes a single currency. No. No to that, even though we have the same king. Okay, let's get Army 2, get a new militia unit for them. Good. Smoke generators has been researched. Let's start researching now. Let's research depth charge thrower. How is Romania faring? They're flooding into Hungary. Serbia is doing better than... I don't know, they're losing some ground, but they are gaining some ground at the same time. The Dominican Republic is holding out for now. They don't have the numbers, I think, to match us in the long term. Get more units here and send them off to Egypt, where they're going to help fight in Ethiopia at some point. Let's go ahead and move more units of the... Any units of the 1st Army that aren't doing anything, go over to the Dominican Republic and help push there. That's all you got to do. Just push there and fight. Also, those guys of the 13th Division are still stuck in Africa. That's sort of awkward for them. Where are they at now? They're just stuck in this area. They can't leave? You have a port. Go to a port. My goodness. Go to Mombasa. Leave. You don't have to be stuck there forever. Maybe you just like it. Keep pushing. Overwhelm the enemy lines. We're going to get some reinforcements soon. 9 more divisions. And this naval invasion is going to be ready in about a few more days. They'll be ready to go shortly. The enemy will have their capital garrisoned quite well, I would hope. We'll see what happens there. Keep pushing. 9 new divisions have arrived to the field in the Dominican Republic, so they're going to start pushing soon. Those guys, modified government, what can we do? Ship designer, get a ship designer, capital ship manufacturer. That'd be good for me, a newly infield. And what can we do here? What can we do here? I don't know. Give Birmingham a chance. What's the difference? Soft attack plus defense. Give Birmingham a chance. They have more soft attack compared to defense. They have breakthrough and soft attack compared to soft attack and defense. And now let's do People's Officer Corps. Get that completed. Keep advancing in Ethiopia. Get it done. Is naval invasion ready? Go. They have how many units there defending their capital? Not enough to stop us, I think. Or maybe they do, actually. I don't know. We're going to be there soon, shortly, however. So keep advancing forward. Take these provinces, take this province, and get in a position to march down on the capital, attack it. Yeah, it's over. This war is finished. And Gabon has joined the Entente. Okay. Interesting. And end this war, please. Get this over with. Keep advancing. The Dominican Republic as well as Haiti will be our puppets. I wonder if we can just make one big puppet. I don't know. I might prefer to do that. It would be easier for us. Just to have one stronger puppet instead of 2 weaker ones, you know? Haiti is holding down their capital with, let me check here, they have 6 divisions and 3 reserves. Right now we're attacking it with 9 divisions who have 25 reserves. So It's only a matter of time, I would think. So keep attacking, however, get this over with. Win the battle. The naval invasion is ongoing. And let's actually set up another, the Alsace ultimatum has taken place. Will Germany give in to it? No, they won't. And now we're at 100% world tension. Great. The Second Weltkrieg is going on. Oh well, it's just France compared to France and Britain at this point. Let's launch a naval invasion here. Take a few days to do all that, though. Their goal is just to take that province near the capital, to give us another avenue to attack the capital from, and prevent them from reinforcing it, honestly. So, at this point, free military factories, put them on guns, unassigned divisions, militia, put them in somewhere. We're going to help the Germans out shortly, not right now. Slovakia has joined somebody also joined a faction, the Commonwealth of Independent Nations. Did Slovakia break off? They did, kind of. Yeah, they joined a Commonwealth of Independent Nations. Russia is doing something. Somebody joined the Reichspakt too, I think. Who joined the Reichspakt? Was it the Czechs? No, they didn't join the Reichspakt. Oh well. Oh well. And I think I'm just going to leave the Germans to... At this point, I'm just going to leave them to fighting the French for a little while now, until we at least beat Ethiopia and get our little push in, get our situation set up in Africa. And that naval invasion is being launched on that province near the capital. Keep advancing, though. We just want to prevent them from reinforcing the capital. We need to get an encirclement set up, so that's why we're putting pressure on that. And the naval invasion that was attacking the capital has stopped. Iran has capitulated. They were annexed. There's no way for them to run now. It's over. These divisions are going to be destroyed. They got encircled. It's over. Haiti's days as under their current government is over. Win this battle here. Good. They are beaten. Now, take all states. That is done, and let's relocate our navy again. Get all of our ships moved out of the Caribbean at this point. What can we do with Haiti? We can make it into a puppet, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, under a friendly government. No, United Hispaniola. So at this point we have Haiti, the Republic of Haiti, and the Dominican Republic as puppets of the Kingdom of Britain. Let's move the entirety of Army Group 1 over. What am I saying? I have something in my throat. Move all these units over to Ethiopia, where we're going to push pretty hard down into the lines there. So get Army Group 1. Actually, no. Yes. No. Yes. Okay, so we'll just do this then. We'll attack. Okay, actually, let's set up some units in the Suez Canal. Have them launch a naval invasion through that and down into Ethiopia near Eritrea. And then we'll also have Army Group 1 push with the armored contingent we have through the Ethiopian-held parts of Egypt. And then once all this is done, we'll probably go back and help the Germans with France. Let me start doing the focus Central Command now, get that done. And let's set up some naval invasions to land land in Ethiopia, Eritrea, actually, land in Eritrea, or maybe even in Port Sudan. We could get an encirclement if we did that. I might do that. That'd be pretty cool, I would think. Let's get these divisions set up, though, and move the entirety of the German Navy, the British Navy over here. British Navy with the German King. Move all these guys here. Channel Fleet, get over here, please. You're going to the Suez Canal. And who is justify on us? Oh, Ukraine is justified against the Polish Republic. Yeah, you're on your own with that. Not helping you out there. The administration of Ireland. We must weather the storm. What's this about? Okay. Drastic call for drastic measures. We will hold on to Ireland. We'll launch some operation to deal with the Republican army elements there. We fought for it, we're not going to give it up. There's such a huge buildup of soldiers here, wow. And like I said before, we're going to deal with our affairs in Africa. Then we're going to push. A peace conference has occurred. Some country Tibet was annexed. Okay, that happened. But once we deal with our issues in Africa, we will go back up to Europe and help the Germans and France, especially. And Finland also. Sweden's fighting them, so I guess they'll be fine. And at this point, our units of Army Group 1 will be set up shortly. I need to get rid of what is it? The fallback line here. It's sort of useless. It is useless. It serves no purpose at this point. These guys got to move out. Get on the front line, please. What are you doing? Get this done, though. Got to redo this entire order, don't I? And the Insulindian National Revolution is taking place. What's this about? Oh, great. Now there's an uprising. Whatever. Bring down the army group and move into Ireland, I guess. Move the first army. Move Army Group 1 into Ireland and deal with them. So that operation kind of backfired. The operation that would see us try to stop the Irish from rebelling against us. And we'll move in Army Group 1, who was in transit, over to Egypt to deal with them. Let's go ahead and get rid of this order over here in these naval orders to patrol the region. Okay, hold on. Get rid of everything. All of you move to different bases. Head to the Suez Canal, where we're going to do the same thing we've been doing. We're going to set up a naval invasion for Ethiopia. Get that done. Also, we need to deal with that Irish war first. Can we move in with militia? Would militia be enough to stop this war? Move in with them. Communists seize power in Argentina. How many divisions do they have? We could actually probably... Okay, we can't beat them with militia. Whatever. As long as we just hold our lines until our units can arrive to help reinforce the area. More militia have been, well, actually Army 4... Get them assigned to Army 4. There we go. Let's train more militia actually now. Let's train 5 at a time instead of 1. We're still holding down Ireland as expected. That's good. Army Group 1 will arrive shortly from the Caribbean. Always chaos in Britain, I guess. And our Navy is moving to Egypt as expected. Let's now set up the planned naval invasion for some ports controlled by Ethiopia. Once we start our war with Ethiopia. Get all this done here. Get these guys set up. They'll land at the Port Sudan, also in Eritrea. 5 divisions will land there, or attempt to land there. I don't know if they'll succeed, but they'll attempt it shortly. Soon after the war is declared, so that they can try to take advantage of the Army's lines. They'll be split up a little bit. And let's get Army 4. Get them a better front line. Do all that. And let's do this here. They're going to immediately attack should a war begin. Brazil joined the Reichspakt. Okay, that happened. And is our units here? No, they still haven't taken Dublin. We're now... Oh my goodness gracious, they're trying to push so hard. They want us to leave the Emerald Isle. We're not leaving. The British had to hold on to Ireland at all costs. Let's start building more military factories on our island home. Build more stuff in England, Wales, Scotland, whatever. Hold on to Belfast, hold on to everything in general. Keep holding on to everything we have. And at this point, we're still holding on to all the cities we had, except for the place at the start, which we lost. Where's the army group at? They're taking forever to arrive up here. They gotta get up here faster. Come on now, you guys take forever. I'm gonna have to just rely on militia, aren't I? Okay, let's make one big militia army. Just get rid of some of these orders, though. Stop defending several places in England and move into Ireland. And by doing this, although it's not really obvious what they're going to do, they're probably going to relocate over to Ireland. And here they come. Well, I think they will anyway. Now let's do that. They're moving? Okay, most of them are moving. And there they go. There are riots in Ireland. Yes, I can see Ireland's not very stable right now. We're dealing with that being under our control. We're going to hold on to Ireland, though. And move this unit out of here once we land in Dublin. Get some more units in Dublin, then advance outward. We're going to fight against the Irish more. They have just militia, I think. Push out of here, though. Militia versus militia. We'll win this without the main army group, I guess. Cut off their units. For Britannia, we're taking back Ireland. Move into Limerick. We got to take Cork also. Take their capital, take everything. The militia are doing this. Home Guard are defeating the Irish uprising. This rebellion. We just got to keep advancing. They have infantry now. I do notice that. Pin them down though before they can really reinforce. Take everything else here. What's keeping them alive? They don't control anything. They're just sort of encircled. Waterford has fallen. It's over. The Army Group 1 wasn't even needed. Take all states. It's over. We're probably going to deal with another uprising probably. Let's move all of Army Group 1 now into position in Egypt for our upcoming war with the Ethiopians. That's going to be done. And is our Navy here already? Merged them all together. Then split them up again. Split them up. One's doing patrol duty. The other task force is going to do naval support. That's the plan there for the British Navy. And in our focus tree, let's do dissolve the militias, or no? Do I need to do that? That might not be a good idea. Let me check. That will... What will that do? Remove militias. I don't want to do that. That's actually pretty good. That's a good national spirit. I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that. I like the militias. I'm actually going to instead do the focus Republican Air Force. Sure, we'll do that for now. And the Germans are trying to advance through Belgium. It's not going very well, it looks like. Oh well for them. Let's get our militias set back up in England. They'll defend all of our ports and such, and everything else nearby it. Well, London, victory points in general. Victory points and docks is what the militia have been set to garrison and watch over. Let's also have a few of them defend Haiti and the Dominican Republic, just to remind the countries in the Caribbean that we are present there in one way or another. And at this point, are our units ready? Army Group 1 is arriving more in Egypt. Good, how's the war? Justification doing? 13th of May, so we have a little way to go. The Commune of France declared war on the Netherlands. We could get involved here. We could, but I'm really focused. The French national states now fighting the Commune of France. I'm going to go with taking over parts of Africa instead of fighting for France at this point. We're probably not even going to really gain anything should we choose to fight them right now. French exiles intervene in the Weltkrieg. Okay. Let's now research amphibious tank chassis. Let the days keep going by. 63rd Infantry Division is here. Give them to the 5th Army. That's going to be done. And yeah, we're just going to let the Germans handle this war. We're not going to be involved for now. I still can't believe the Nigerian Free State chose to join the Reichspakt out of its own free will. I mean, we do have Liberia. Germany wants us to join the war. I say no. We want East Africa. I'm fighting for East Africa here. Well, at least Kenya. Fall of the Irish Resistance. They're defeated now. We get sabotaged anyway, because of course we do. At least we have some kind of a victory. And we could... Oh, great, we could fight them. I don't know, I don't want to do that just yet. If they're still around by the time we get done with Ethiopia and a few other countries in, say, Central and Eastern Africa, I'll head to Ethiopia. I mean, head to the Commune of France. But until then, I ain't doing nothing. Not just yet. Free military factories, start making number 2 MC Mark 1s. They're like, I guess, they're submachine guns. Make some more planes, make some more bombers. Let me research the latest bombers when I can. I will do that. And now, do I want to fight them? I could just fight the Commune of France instead of invading the British. I mean, Ethiopia. I could. They are making some gains, I will say that. We could have a rapid victory. Maybe. Okay, actually, I will reconsider my options here. I may have to abandon my plans on Ethiopia, but we'll go for plans for Africa, but we'll go for the Commune of France now. Let's set up the entirety of the British Army in Britain and prepare for a war with the British. I mean, with, what am I saying? Not the British, but with the Commune of France. More militia are ready. Army 2, there you go. Research slot available. Active sonar, get started on that. Move Army 4 up here that I want to test so badly. They haven't even done anything this entire playthrough. They just have existed. They haven't fought anyone at all. And let's move our Navy back to Britain as well. That's currently in the Red Sea and in Egypt. Just delete all your orders, delete them all, and head up to Britain. Just set up in Dover probably for now. Just hang out there until we're prepared for our war with the French. And all of Army Group 1 is going to get into position. Let's get some naval invasion orders drawn up. We'll go for probably, say, Cherbourg and maybe Cherbourg, Calais, and maybe Brittany. So 5 divisions here, 3 here, 3 here. Socialist Republic of Paraguay has capitulated. Set up for this. Set up for this. Come on now, get everybody ready. And move 2 divisions to take Calais. Or try to take Calais. I don't know if they'll succeed at it, but they'll attempt it. And let's get the entire British Air Force set up for this attack, this naval invasion, this grand British D-Day. And let's start researching light bomber research. I mean, that focus. We'll do that focus. Move our planes into position here into Sussex. Set up there extensively. Put the entire British Air Force there and start having our naval bombers do missions in the English Channel. Let's establish some squadrons, naval bombers, interwar fighters, hurricanes, just tons and tons of hurricanes. Get them out here. Fill it up to max capacity. Move some interwar bombers here as well. And get set up to fly into Western France. Tons and tons of planes. As I want to see tons and tons of planes. And let's have the naval bomber squadron we put there do port strike in the English Channel. Good. So once we have all of our units prepared, we'll begin the war. How's the Army Group 1 doing? They're moving out of Egypt now. Let me abandon this plan for Africa I had. I want to fight there. The problem is I just don't have any kind of easy land access. Well, I do actually. I could rely on Nigeria to do what I need to do. I may do that, really, once we win this war in France. Do a little bit of expanding in Africa. I don't know. This war shouldn't be so hard after we do the initial landings. In fact, the Reichspakt is already making extensive gains they're already making extensive gains in Europe at this time against the Commune of France. They're making their way through Belgium. And the Reichspakt the Commune of France just doesn't have the numbers. Are these units in position yet? They need a couple more days. One more day, then we'll be ready to begin. Are we ready yet? No. Let's get the Navy in position then. One task force will do invasion support as expected. The other will do patrol as what we've been using this entire time. So that's ready. And let's begin the show, shall we? Go to this decision here. Crush the Commune menace. And let's begin this war. We will have the numbers. Declare war now. Again. Are these guys ready yet? I hope they are. Don't fail. Why are you guys... Oh, they abandoned their positions, didn't they? Don't fail at your one job. Our naval invasions are setting off to their objectives now. They are going to hopefully land successfully if they're not going to the wrong place. Are they going to the wrong place? I don't know. I think we'll see shortly. Yeah, they're attempting to land there. Some units try to land... Oh, they're going to attack They're attacking in piecemeal. Yeah, that's not going to work out, isn't it? That's not going to work out at all. These guys got to move back around. It was a very convoluted naval invasion plan. The First Army is having some problem. Where's the rest of the troops at? They're in... Where are they at? I need to know. Are they in England like they were supposed to be? Yeah, they are. Here's some new divisions. Good. Get them deployed. Give them to the 4th Army, who's not doing anything. Where is the army here? Oh, they're set up, but they're not doing nothing. Okay, that's the most disjointed naval invasion I've ever seen. Now we're moving in with some more divisions. They aren't really doing anything. They really are just failing at everything, aren't they, right now? That is embarrassing. This is why I wish I got some Marines. This is ridiculous. These guys are just failing all over the place. I guess we'll try again with more divisions than the first time. That's all I can do. National focus not set. Let's start doing fighter research now. Get that started. And some new militia are ready. Give them over to the 2nd Army, who does militia stuff. Yeah, this naval invasion's just been botched all the way down, hasn't it? All the way down. Let's get some more divisions and focus everything on one area. Who's the weakest here? Focus 10 divisions on Brest here. 10 divisions on that one order. Just attempt it. And land near it, actually. So 6 divisions there. We'll land at Brest in this area. Have them land there. Then have 6 other divisions. A couple other divisions land nearby it. And we'll attempt that. 2 more divisions here will land more to the east. And these units that are landing in the east will be very dependent on getting the city as fast as possible. Because if they can, they're going to be destroyed, ultimately. And it will just take time for that naval invasion order to be drawn up. Now in the focus tree, let's start researching the next... Well, let's research the next upgrade for naval transports at this point. Where's it at? Where is that? Okay, there it is. Landing craft. Research that. Get that done. Military factories. Research all this. And what else do we need here? We have 10 divisions that are ready to go, I think, or they aren't. Get on this order, please. What are you doing? Prepare for the naval invasion shortly. I really hope we can take their positions. I want to beat the Germans to Paris, although they're making good progress. They're going to be right outside the city pretty soon. They just have numbers in Belgium. It's absurd. If we cannot land in Brittany, I'm going to be very annoyed. Like, seriously, we should be able to just take it. They're going to have to move units back anyway to defend their capital. They can't defend their coastline. And the SRI declared war on the Italian Federation. The SRI, of course, is the Socialist Republic of Italy. They're not going to get any help from the Italian... Okay, they are, because they're not going to get any help from France. However, the Italian Federation is a puppet of Austria, so that means they're going to have to fight the Austrian Empire. But to be fair, the Austrian Empire this time is not exactly doing the best. And here's some more stuff, one more militia. Are these naval invasions ready yet? Not, well, the main one isn't, and that's critical that it is ready. We just need to attempt this shortly. Get this militia assigned to Army 2. And what is this here? Let's start researching, I don't know, artillery upgrades, improved artillery upgrade, get that done. Malta has capitulated. Malta really fell fast. Who took Malta? Oh, the French did. Wow. So, do we have any units ready here? Come on. Are we ready to go? About a week. Great, it's a week too long. Well, not even a week, like 10 days. Here's another factory. Start making some more bombers, naval bombers. Get them made. Free military factories. Okay, that's just an old notification. Doctrines available. Land doctrine. Let's complete. Mechanized offensive. And I'm really hoping after this, the South African People's Republic join the faction. They're in the Third International, apparently. Yes, they are. Whatever. I'm hoping at least after this we'll go into Africa via the Nigerian Free State and take over Cameroon, the Bornu Emirate, as well as the Adamawa clique. We're going to advance through there into Central Africa, or try to with our massive army. And are we ready now? Come on, it's been forever, it feels like. Are you guys ready? Almost ready, a couple more days. Research slot needed to do something. Well, I got to research something in the focus tree. Build a synthetic refinery or something with a focus. Begin the naval invasion plan. Don't fail this time, my goodness. Take a port. Any port will be better than no port. At all costs, achieve the capture of a port. Just get it under control. And we're having our units land now. The plan is to try and reinforce that attempted naval invasion from the east, and also try to capture any ports we can find. So there we are, move in now. Also move in here to prevent any kind of... Okay, take this port, yeah, just delay them. Just hold your ground and prevent the French from taking us. Okay, they're trying to kick us out. Don't let that happen. Use force. I should have used force attack, shouldn't I? Take this port down here. Just keep them distracted until we can actually take a port. Come on, move faster. You guys move so slow. We don't have all day. They're going to try and reinforce their positions. I know they are. They're moving now to do it. We need to take that port. Move quicker. Get it done. But their attack is stalling out. Just keep them distracted. That's all we need to do. Keep them distracted while we move on this port. They are moving an armored division in, and I know that's a little bit concerning. They are now trying to stop us from taking Lorient. Lorient, I guess is what you call it. They are going to not succeed, though. They better not. They can't succeed. We have the British. We have William V. They don't. We better succeed. And has Paris fallen yet? It has not. It's getting awfully close, though. I think the Reichspakt is right outside of it. So let's take this area here. We captured a port. So that's a big blow to the forces of France. Now let's move in with the entirety of Army Group 1 and begin advancing here towards central France. And if we get anything out of the peace treaty here, I want South Africa. I want South Africa. That's it. So let's continue taking Brittany, which is surrounded at this point. Move some more troops in. Hold down this city. Hold down this area also in the center, because we'll be open to encirclement. If we don't, capture that area. Take that area there. We've encircled some division. Great. Keep holding where you are. They're trying to kick us out again. Stop it. You're not going to succeed. The entire British army will be there shortly. Or not, because I forgot to give them an order that would force them to move from their fallback lines. Move in, please. What are you doing? These guys need a new line also. Move in the entirety. These guys need their own line for now. Just dig in. Do that. And just take back any ground that we lost. Moving the rest of Army Group 1 also. Prepare to strike at them from Brittany. And I could have just helped with the main Reichspakt force, but if we did that, the Germans would have occupied everything, so we had to do it this way to get some stuff under British control, really. And now we have some unassigned divisions. These are militia, Army 2. They'll be doing something. They have so much tanks, so many tanks here. Moving in more divisions now. Army Group 1 is, well, a lot of Army Group 1 is moving in. And I think, okay, Serbia just peaced out with the Austrian Empire. And okay, what's going on here? So, what happened? Did the faction, oh wow, so the Austrian faction's dead. They all joined the Reichspakt, though. A little strange, but okay, Austria declares war. Keep pushing here, gain ground, drive back the enemy in front of you. Take every enemy position you can, keep them distracted, pin them down. Also pin these guys down, keep them busy. Just get more room for our units to operate in. The rest of our troops need to arrive. Where's the rest of the army group? Oh yeah, the armored unit. I forgot about them. Army 4, be useful now. Now's your time to shine after I just let you accumulate strength this entire time. Motorized tanks, we have them here. Well, light tanks, really. I hope they're useful in 1940 against the enemy tanks. We'll see. Keep pushing, though, at all cost. And let's just go ahead and delete all the orders of Army Group 1 that aren't the main advance. So everyone's going on the main advance now. Push in. Get it done. We'll meet up with the rest of the Reichspakt, I suppose. I think that's what's going to happen here. Probably. At this point, we're just pushing back the French. Get toward Bordeaux. We'll capture whatever major points we can get ourselves to. And we'll rendezvous with the remainder of our faction. Probably. Or just take our sweet time doing it. I don't know. Move in, though. More aviation fuel administration has been researched. Let's start a new focus. Start doing controlling the skies. Unassigned divisions, militia. Go to Army 2. Entente and Reichspakt request they're going to meet. And let's stop training as many militia as we have been. Yes. I don't want as many of these guys. There's just so many militia. We've already trained like 35 divisions on militia since we've started. I don't need any more right now. Just keep advancing into France. Get it done. Push through everything you see. Take every state. Follow Paris. It's gone. The Germans got it. Move here. And now let's move more into France. Take Bordeaux. That's our objective right now, is the Kingdom of Britain. Take Bordeaux, as well as Cherbourg, if possible. Advance there. Where's my armored units at? Are they even in the field? They kind of are doing well, I think. I don't know. Just use them when we can. Get some combat experience out of them. Use these motorized troops for something. That something is go toward down here. Push the Halifax Conference. And I think that's something to do with a peace treaty or something. Just push forward with our motorized units and try to rush ahead of enemy lines and capture any important cities you can find. Take anything with a victory point on it. If it has a victory point, it's important, evidently. In the eyes of Hearts of Iron 4 in this mod, anything with a name to it is important for victory point reasons and war score purposes. So advance here, overwhelm the French, stuck in Normandy at this point, which is controlled by Belgium. I think this is Belgium, or is it? No, it's Flanders. It's Flanders. Flanders is driving forward. It's leading the vanguard, I suppose, down into France. Failure of the Halifax Conference. That didn't work out, apparently. Whatever. If we have to fight the Entente, we will. Maybe, I don't know. I'm at least going to expand into Africa, at the very least, after I beat the Commune of France. So the Reichspakt is continuing here. We're gaining more states. Keep pushing forward here. Get to the border with Spain. Spain is still in a civil war, which feels like it's been going on forever. But with that said, so has the American Civil War. Although it looks like it's slowly wrapping up because the Pacific States of America seem to have the upper hand, and the Commune of France has capitulated. This is over. And I think I'm going to end part 3 of my Kingdom of Britain William V playthrough in Kaiserredux here. You can check out Kaiserredux in the video description. The link to the mod is there. If you enjoyed the video itself, make sure to like and subscribe.